My phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Dozens of missed calls. All from Mom. But when I finally got through, her voice was calm. Too calm. "You haven't called me all week, Mika. Are you okay?" I froze on the porch. Not true. I'd called her all day, screamed into the voicemail, begged her to pick up. I could still see the proof. A mountain of outgoing calls stamped in red on my screen. My thumb hovered over them, trembling. Another voice cut through the air. "Annabeth?" I turned. Mrs. Whaley, the old woman next door, stared through the slats of her fence. Her eyes glistened as if she'd been crying for hours. "I thought you told me you were moving out," she whispered. I shook my head. "No, we're staying." Her face sagged in confusion. Then she stepped back into the shadows of her porch, vanishing without another word. The front door opened with a groan. A wave of heat slapped me across the face. Thick, heavy, suffocating, like walking into someone's mouth. "Anyone home?" My voice cracked. "No," Harry called from the lounge. Relief cut through me. I laughed shakily and dropped onto the couch beside him. But the room was dim, curtains drawn tight. My eyes adjusted. Harry's face was half hidden, his body slumped low. I reached for him, brushing a cold beer can on the cushion. His hand didn't move. "You okay?" I asked. Silence. The fridge hummed in the kitchen. Too loud, too alive. When I opened it, the sour stench hit me like a slap. Milk curdled into clumps, meat grayed into slime. A wet sound came from the back of the shelves, like breathing. "You break the fridge again?" I called. No answer. On the stairs, Annie sat with her knees tucked under her chin, staring at nothing. "Hey, not comfy there, kiddo," I said, forcing cheer. "I'm sleeping here," she muttered. The stairwell was damp. Wallpaper peeled in curls, exposing veins of black mold spreading like rot through skin. At the top, Jasper stood waiting, pale, eyes glassy, lips trembling. "You haven't been taking your meds," he whispered. "What?" He gripped the railing, knuckles bone white. "Mika, you need to stop coming back. You're not supposed to be here," I shoved past, heart pounding. The air upstairs was worse, metallic, like blood drying on metal. My phone buzzed again. "Mom!" I answered on the first ring. "Where are you?" Her sobs tore through the line. "Sweetheart, where are you?" "We're at the funeral. People are asking where you are." "Oh God, it's so hard seeing you like this." The world lurched sideways. "Mom, my funeral?" My knees buckled. The hallway stretched, stretching longer than it should, lined with doors I didn't recognize. Shadows swelled at their edges, whispering. "Mom!" My voice shrank. "What are you talking about?" "You're gone, baby," she wept. "The doctor said it was the pills. You took too many." The phone slipped from my ear. Downstairs, Harry's seat was empty. Annie's stare was bare. The beer cans were gone. Only Jasper remained, now standing at the bottom of the staircase, staring up at me. His shirt was soaked through, dark and glistening. His hands, red. "You're not letting us go," he said, voice shaking, eyes wide. "This house already killed us. You're feeding it, keeping it alive." The walls pulsed. Wallpaper bubbled outward like blisters, oozing black mold. The ceiling groaned as if something crawled inside it. The air conditioner shrieked like a dying animal, then fell silent. I clutched the railing. "You're lying!" Jasper's gaze locked on mine. "Take your pills, Mika." Before it takes you completely, I blinked. He was suddenly right beside me, whispering into my ear, cold breath on my skin. "We're not here anymore." The house shuddered. My lungs seized, every breath thick as glue. The phone vibrated against the floorboards, Mom's muffled cries leaking from the speaker. "Mika, it's beautiful," I wish you could see it. The light died, and I was alone. No family, no voices, just me and the rot, phone buzzing, house breathing, and the sickening realization that I'd never left.